Tonight, Mike Malinsky at first, Gabe Morales, and the pitch. He fouls it back. 1 ball. And Betts will foul another back, 1-2. Will remain. Forward to seeing that. And Betts hits a high fly ball, shallow. And it's still bright sunshine in the outfield. Gavin Lux, left-handed batter, takes inside the light standards. Very thin shot. And the 1-0. Swung on, fouled back. Out to right and right center. 1-1 outside. 2 balls and a strike to Gavin. 2-1 pitch. Check swing. Foul bouncer. 2-2 delivery. Outside corner, called strike 3. Moss Point, Mississippi. And A.J. Pollock gets into one to right center. The wind's got it. And that one's gone. Solo home run. It is 1-0.
Evidently, the shadows do not bother A.J. Pollock.
The Yankees did today, but they were tied with the Yankees yesterday with 25. At Florida, they hit a few out. They're up to 27. So 2 count to Max Muncy, 2 away, bases empty. Pitch down and away from the left-hander Pilkington. That's because it's hard to catch the ball. Curveball 82 over 141 games for Cleveland. Out, straw at first. Pitch swung on, rolled down towards short. Alberto flips the second one around their chest. They'll say put it in there. That's exactly where Alberto put that in Cactus League play. Swings, pops it back, foul and out of play.
You look at Cleveland was up 3-1 over the Cubs in 20.
Yeah. There it is. Cuts and misses at a ball downstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Take nothing for granted. Everything is accelerated in postseason.
Up 1-0. The pitch. Ramirez bounces it left side. Third baseman Muncy throws low. Former Padre. First ball swinging right to Hanser Alberto. He'll flip the short way to Lux. Cody Bellinger against Pilkington. He'll take ball.
He has made.
Swinging bunt, right? One off the plate.
Quite frankly, no, not to this point.
3-1 is hit on the ground to the right side in the shift.
Down in the dirt, but overall, he has been so.
Utility man playing shortstop tonight, wave and a miss and a strike. Last season with the Kansas City Royals, a .270 hit. National team for the college players, Team USA. Out of Mississippi. 4 seasons ago, if you will. Guardians was last year. 1 ball and 1 strike to on. And the pitch. Barnes hits it hard on the ground down to third, keeping the glove down. Jose Ramirez. Left-hander set now. He fires, and it's a slowly hit ball down the third base line. Glove by Julio and Bob. Oscar Mercado, the right fielder. Julio, the kick and the pitch. This one is hit high in the air to left, but playable for Pollock. He's got it lined.
Late dinner.
Or late dinner. League hitter, left-handed batter. 1-0 pitch, fouled back. 1 ball, 1. There's a reason. Curveball nicely. Pops Ave, which is where the ballpark is. Little check swing roller towards short. Alberto flips the second one off the bag. Here's Clement, takes a strike, but just more on their name.
Take on the lake.
Yes, I don't.
Did they achieve that mark?
1-2, wave and a miss, and Julio picks up the strike.
It's at the bottom of the order with Rios and Lamb. Here's how many position players.
Pitch again off the outside part. Now full.
And that was a pitcher's pitch.
And the payoff. Missed outside, close.
Play just about every time so far tonight. So that is a
pitch by Pilkington, and the pitch to the left-handed hitting Jake Lamb. And it'll be ball 2, and Hedges will have to come out and have a delivery from Pilkington. And Lamb swings, and he hits a hot shot to the infield. The shortstop will roll a double play ball. Mookie's 0 for 1. Fly to center in the first inning. Takes the ball in the dirt.
Stomach issue.
1-0 foul back. Was given to him a few springs ago by a youngster. Spring training when he was with the Red Sox. Mookie took it from the youngster, and he hasn't taken it off since, although this is a new one because the first one strikes. Pilkington set to go. The lefty kicks and fires, and Mookie takes strike 3. Tonight, along with Kirsten Watson and Rick Monday, Tim Neverett on the radio TV simulcast.
Pitch? Well, we'll find out.
Next offering from Julio. 2-2. Tapper to the right side of the mound. Gavin Lux behind it. Flips on to first. Straw had spent a lot of time in the Houston organization.
Hitter, he can stretch some singles into doubles.
0-1, wave and a miss on the off-speed pitch. And the pitch. This one is hit in the air to left field. Playable for A.J. Pollock. Free agent in 2012. There's a bouncer to short. Backhanded deep. Alberto. Sure we'll get to it. Pitch outside to Gavin Lux.
Goodyear Air.
2 balls, no strikes to Lux. Catcher sets the target. Here's the pitch from the lefty. Outside corner, good for a strike there in Tucson. This one is flipped towards shallow left, and that's good. Last year, 188 against him. 2 shortstop sneaking behind Lux. Pitch outside to Muncy.
Hit just 194.
Foul ball strike, 1-1.
Right.
1-1. Muncy hits it hard down the right side. That's a fair ball. Lux is. And Cody takes outside. Hedges throws down to third, diving back. Could have a productive at bat. And he hits the ball high to shallow left field. Nobody out for Hanser Alberto. Ball 1 inside to Hanser. Republic kind of liver for Cleveland. Pitch swung on. It's fouled back.
It's either guy, so we'll see him out there a good amount of times, guys.
The ground ball is short. Up on the second one. Back to Garza winds, and the right-hander sends one home. This one is a high chopper over the mound. Second baseman Yu Chang delivered to Jose Ramirez. Pitches on the outside edge for a strike. 6-0-1. Swinging strike, nothing in 2. Pitch to Franmil Reyes with the fastball and the slurve, but I mean the changeup makes a huge difference. Foul ball at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase outside.
Command for the most part.
Yu Chang, second baseman, reached on an
Really guaranteed of a starting spot.
kick in the 0-1. High, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Chopper foul. 1-2 fastball knee high, but maybe. And the 2-2. Breaking ball low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ron Skipper at the Boston Red Sox, and he's now been with Cleveland for 9 years, as Rick had mentioned. There's
Oakland A's. And the best I.
But if you watch it enough, you might see it differently. Mookie a little late. Struck out looking back in the first, and he gets a pitch right on the outside edge for a called strike. So 188 against lefties last year.
Muncy did is made.
Strike 3 called, knee high, caught a lot of the plate.
When you finally, all the different days.
1-2 to Bradley. Wave and a miss, strike 3. Is it slider again? Ferguson are. Dave Roberts was asked about Caleb Ferguson a little earlier. Austin Hedges. Hedges the batter, 9th hitter. He swings and he goes a long way to right. Pilar back. He looks up. Singles Hedges has ever hit. Just for the radio people listening, but that was the replay we just saw. A little swinging bunt. Austin Barnes picks it up, throws down with a home run in the first, and a base hit. Pitch fouled back by AJ. It's 1-4. Cleveland is Bradley Zimmer, and AJ looks at it. Hedges sets the target. Young fires home. That's inside. It's not much either way. Pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Most left on left home runs in Major League Baseball. Yeah, big swing and a miss. He got him. So the veteran southpaw sends one home, and he took something off it and strikes out.
Big man, period.
6'6".
You say, oh my goodness.
This one hit down to third right there. Eddie Alvarez sets his feet. Stephen Kwan is the new left field as Young winds and delivers. That's inside around the hands of Alberto. Alberto skies this one in play.
Have to throw some BP.
I think so. 3-1 outside, and Barnes walks. In L.A.
And you're putting full force energy.
1-0 to Rios. That's bounced high to the right side. Bradley turns, throws to second one. Return.
Not matter your age. It's like
You're sworn to secrecy right now, I'm guessing. Hitting 200 this spring with a home run. Here's at the corners. Pitch. Inside ball 4, and the bases are full of Dodgers. Surprising that if your third sport might be hockey game and then an NHL game back to back to back. He swings and strikes. David Price, Yency Almonte. Almonte strike.
David Price went an inning, 2 strikeouts.
That's a hot shot. De Los Santos deals. This ball is hit in the air. Shallow center. Could be trouble. It's going to drop. That spring training exhibition. Alvarez goes to third. Throw down to second on a double steal attempt. Now with 1 out and a man at third. Chance to get him in. He waves at a pitch off the plate. Strikes out. Saw him last year and really impressed. Oh, it's Elise smacks this one down to second to a knee. Bracco throws on to.
We were waiting for an immediate.
The center fielder in there. 4 miles. And Stephen Kwan is the batter. He swings. It's a ground ball to the right side. Bush will flip. And Kelly will lead off. Had an at bat last night. There's a chopper over the mound. It's gonna be a tough play.
Ride back downtown tonight.
I'm happy about it. 3-2. Outside ball 4, and the bases are full of Dodgers. So back to
In right field, and he made one old.
that might change right here. There's a ground ball to the middle. It's kicked. But other than that, exceptional. And now Michael Bush is hit. And the pitch. Alvarez swings, hits a drive to right field, carrying well. This ball back, and this ball. Alvarez steps on the piers. Two walks this inning. A hit batsman, an error. 10 runs ties the most. This one's a shattered bat. Base hit to left. And the pitch. Ball 4. 8 straight of still nobody out. And now the bases are loaded again, and the Dodgers are going to bat.
Notice where's that protection?
And the 1-2. Oh, swing and a miss. That's the first out of the 9th that have appeared in the game. The hitters, the position players. 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball is popped up behind first base. Second base.
Runners may advance.
Ramos swings and pops it up. Right side, almost the same spot. Look out. There comes. Now for Clevenger, this has to be, strike 3 as he gets him on 3 against the Rockies. And Clevenger loses him. Slider, double play ball. One of those. And it is popped up. And it is over near the Cleveland. What's going on here? You say, well, this is what happens. Changing position players, guys they want to take a look at. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the ball against the Cleveland Guardians in their final night game.
Dave, let's start with Julio Urias on the mound today. He was effective, and when I spoke with him, he told me that he was feeling more confident with his changeup this afternoon. Is that what you saw today from him?
I did. I thought everything was working. I thought the fastball velocity and then the changeup he used that half dozen times, maybe a dozen times, but he was just in complete control, verse left, verse right. Worked efficient. I wanted him to touch the 4th, and he got through that pretty easy, and we got his pitch count up, so really positive outing for Julio.
David Price, it was his first outing this spring. I know we've talked about how he's still being built up, but he told me that he felt like he was throwing with conviction today. Is that what you saw from him, and how are you seeing him progress?
David threw the heck out of the baseball. To be quite honest, we want him to make sure that he's healthy and built up and feels good about, his first outing. And today he showed out. I saw some 92s, some 93s, curveball, real good, strikeouts, and really fun to watch. Get him back in there in a few days, but really impressive. And it's always a good thing when David's throwing the ball like that.
With AJ Pollock, he went 2 for 3 at the plate. What are you seeing from him just offensively, and what his composure at the plate right now?
I think he's just seeing the baseball really well. Verse right, verse left. I think last year was just, the last couple years, he's found out who he is as a baseball player, and mechanically he's in great shape, and he's having a tremendous camp.
Now, we saw a lot of runs there in the 9th, but the big one, I'd say, was Eddie Alvarez's grand slam. How impressive has he been this spring?
He just, the more you see the guy, the more you love him. And he's an Olympian, 2-time Olympian. We already know that. But he's a baseball player. I trust him all over the diamond. And, in the box, that guy's got some thunder in that body. So, yeah, he got into another one tonight.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Dave.
Thanks, Kirsten.
All right, David, just first off, your first outing of spring. It was quick. It was efficient. How did it feel?
I felt good. The last week has felt really good. Through 2 bullpens over the last 5 days, and then got on the mound again today. So it feels good to be able to throw all my pitches and to be able to command them and to feel good on the mound.
Dave, Roberts said that just with your build-up, it's just taking a little bit longer. Why would you say that is for you this year?
I don't know, to be honest. It's just spring is always – there's always a 2-week period in spring training where it's just an absolute grind, and that's gone back all the way to 2011. So, and I've gotten through that period, and now everything feels good, arm, elbow, shoulder, to be able to go out there and throw the ball with conviction, just playing catch, and to be able to work on stuff in bullpens, it makes it more enjoyable and it makes it easier.
So just looking ahead now to the season, I know the plan is for you to come out of the bullpen, but where would you say, I guess, kind of your build-up, where do you suspect that you'll be, and is the plan for you to continue building up during the regular season?
I'm not sure. We haven't had that conversation yet, but I'm sure if I continue to throw the ball, the way that I'm capable of throwing it and continue to feel good, that, my role would increase. So just go out there and continue to throw the baseball the way I did today, and good things will happen.